Today, there is some huge news going around on crypto Twitter. We need to talk about it. This is why XRP is up 35%. Let's talk about it now. Trump and a US crypto fund are at the center of it all. Okay, here you go. After years of corruption attacks by the Biden administration, the US crypto reserve will help this important industry. That's why my executive order on digital assets told the presidential working group to start working on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. I'll make sure that the US is the world's crypto center. We're returning America to its former glory. A lot of things are also being made on crypto Twitter right now that I'll play it for you. This is very important news. Trump just said that he is going to issue an executive order on a Bitcoin strategic reserve that includes XRP. A strategic crypto reserve has been suggested by Trump as a way to protect digital assets and guard against their loss. This happens at a time when the US has changed its mind about cryptocurrencies completely. Farron Gary Gensler has appointed new SEC chiefs who are in favor of cryptocurrencies and a new government that supports them. There are 4 coins named in the plan: Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, and Solana. This is very good news for the crypto business. In just 1 hour, XRP has gone up almost 30%. That's it, guys. You can see that you have, as Jack Ripple says, maximalism is the enemy of the industry's progress. Brad Garlinghouse basically comes out and says the same thing. I'm glad the president understood that we live in a multi-chain world and that we have finally moved on from Bill Heeman and the SEC's flawed ideas during the Biden administration. I've said this before, Brad Garlinghouse says, if we all work together, the crypto industry will reach our goals and go beyond them. Respect the crypto president, the real Donald Trump. Plan for a government digital asset reserve that is typical of the field. Being too optimistic is bad for the progress of the business. Happy to see that the president understands that we live in a world with many chains and that we are finally moving on from Bill Hinman and the SEC's very flawed ideas during the Biden administration. I will definitely keep pushing for this while I'm in Washington at the end of the week. So, right now, a lot of really cool things are being announced, but I do remember seeing some people ask, why aren't we at $5 or $10 already? I believe that since this is news, we are waiting for the real thing to happen before we start buying, right? It will be hard for other central banks and banks around the world to keep up once the US starts buying. We were really hoping to reach this goal. In fact, I'm glad that it's spread out over a number of things. This isn't just about one. There was no way we thought this channel would only be about one product. Putting all your eggs in one basket is not smart. Out here in space, there are a lot of amazing tools. For the best results, put some money into all 3 or 4 of those investments. Even if only 1 or 2 of them does really well, you will still do well. Breaking it, Trump season, 2025 will be the biggest bull run ever for XRP with prices going over $100. It says this is going to be a great season like you've never seen before. It is going to be great. People will call it Trump season. Okay. He then says, congratulations to the Ripple team, Chris Larsson and Brad Garlinghouse, Stuart Alderati, and the global XRP community for our focus, unity, resolve, and patience in the face of the world's most powerful forces trying to destroy us. With the utmost honor and respect to our president and commander, Chief Donald Trump. Then there is this date that will forever raise the names XRP and ADA, but Bitcoin is still part of the strategic reserve. I thought the same thing. Okay, someone said Bitcoin, but I haven't seen anywhere that Bitcoin is part of this. I have no idea what's going on. If Bitcoin is going to be added, but this tweet doesn't say anything about Bitcoin. Guys, let me know in the comments if you've seen anything about Bitcoin being added to this. It would make sense if it was, but I just find it odd that you don't see it in his tweet. Then Vincent Van Code, oh, did I read everything? Yes. I told Code that I was surprised that we're only up 32% on XRP. People should know that Trump said in his speech about the egg of XRP strategic reserves that XRP is never a security and that banks can now be involved. Hold on now. XRP wasn't seen as a security anywhere in the world, including the US. That news has been out for a while now. The banks can now take part. Yes and no. As a good first step, banks still need to set up a strategic reserve. However, setting up a strategic reserve and banks using crypto in their systems are 2 different things. And I think most people think they're all thrown together. They're not even close to being thrown together. The thumbs up will be needed by banks. Banks also want officials to say that they can use this, and they also want Congress to pass laws that say this is okay. You also need things like stablecoin laws and rules for the market infrastructure. Now, we know what each type of crypto can be used for. Then there are banks that will store crypto assets. In the United States, we need to know what kinds of assets go into which groups. I just want to make things clear and right. some of the ideas I'm seeing on Twitter right now. This has been seen 25000 times. Anyway, you know what? This movie is being paid for by exchange. This is a short video about them. Decentralized, community-driven trade that never ends. You can see that they have a great user interface with lots of useful data to help you make smarter choices in the cryptocurrency world. They trade 71 sets, worth a total of $100 billion. Here are the rings that they use. They also offer SEX, a controlled exchange with competitive fees, 0.05 takers and 0.02 makers, seamless decentralized trading, stay ahead while trading quickly, better security, and self-custody. Plus, you can get extra benefits, and if you stake the What token, you can earn up to 90% of the income and more. I'll leave a link to the exchange here and my reference link if you want to join and trade. Thank you very much. They have a great plan for what's to come, and it has been checked by Orderly Network, a leading crypto auditing firm. Now, let's go back to the show. This part of crypto says that the digital asset, XRP, has been listed in the official U.S. government Federal Register with 172 references in volume 90, number 35, on February 24th. One thing that makes the XRP system different from other digital asset networks is that its main purpose is to facilitate transactions, not to store value. So this looks like it comes from the real U.S. government, and you can see that XRP is mentioned here. I wish I had shown this earlier, like last week or this week, like Monday or Tuesday. We had some of this stuff in there as well. Plus, guys, there are a lot of other cryptos made in the US. The problem is that not all of them are made the same. You know, I don't think I've seen the founders of Lexwi, Near, or Uniswap. They haven't been seen talking with President Trump. I am sure that Charles Hodgkin has. There is Brad Garlinghouse. That's why I think you see them taking part. I have no idea what's going on with Solana right now. It looks like Solana will be added to that. You should know that Solana has an endless supply. When Trump learns that, I'm not sure how confident he will be if someone has told him that. But I wouldn't be shocked if HBAR, along with Ando, Algorand, and a few of the other tokens on this list, was added very, very soon. I mean, these are all great ecosystems that people use every day. People are starting to remember that XRP had a bigger market cap than Ethereum back in 2017. In 2017, Smoke says, this pretty much says 100 billion plus market cap. In the past few days, Megamoth has been performing like a joke coin. There are a number of jobs coming up soon. The start of RLUSD and the excitement about a spot Bitcoin ETF application are two catalysts. In the long run, if the SEC had officers who were more open to cryptocurrencies, they might drop and settle the Ripple case, or they might even let Ripple go ahead with their IPO. XRP communities work to create an ecosystem on the XRP ledger could also pick up speed now that the RLUSD start went well. While the market was rising in 2017, XRP should have been worth more than Ethereum. After all, it is older than Ethereum, and I think that XRP would have destroyed Ethereum if not for the shady business of the previous government led by Bill Hinman and people like that, right? When they sued Ripple, it was pretty much their last day in office in 2020. It was a really bad Christmas. People who know me well will remember how shocked I was. Man, that seems like a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? Also, guys, if you've made it this far, 9 minutes in, please hit like. Thanks a lot. I hope you're having a great weekend and that you watched the show. I hope this information is useful to you. In the comments, tell me what you think should be added to the strategic reserve next, telling us what you think it will do to the price and health of the XRP community as a whole. This was also put out by Anthony Welsford. March is a very important month for assets that comply with ISO 200.2.2. By March 9, Fedwire payments must be able to go to the ISO standard group. XRP is by far the largest digital asset in this area. XLM, XDC, Algorand, and IOTA are also very large. The Fedwire payment service from the Federal Reserve Bank will switch to the ISO 200.2.2 message format all at once on March 10th, 2020.